Yes guys, welcome to Brad Parker TV, my brand new YouTube channel. It's also my first video and also my first ever upload to YouTube, so thanks so much for giving it a watch. If you do enjoy the content, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also leave your feedback in the comments box below because I will be reading through there. I want to see what you guys like, what you don't like about the videos, and what you would want to see from future videos from me. Now for my first video, we are going to be talking about the football news that is dominating the back pages at the minute. And that is, of course, Manchester United, and in particular, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's time up at Manchester United? Should Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's time be up at Manchester United? Manchester United have come out today and said that he will be remaining at the club. Now, does that surprise me? Not really. Should it be the case? No, it shouldn't. If you ask me right now, I think, should Ole Gunnar Solskjaer remain as Manchester United manager? The answer is no. I don't think he should. I think his time is up. I think he's done what he can with the club and can't take them any further. But Manchester United won't want to sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They will not want to sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer until it makes absolute financial sense for them. Now, if we look at the likes of Steve Bruce getting sacked from Newcastle last week, that cost Newcastle £8 million. £8 million to sack him. Now, I can only imagine Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is probably on more money. I mean, I don't know if this is true, but he's probably on more money than what Steve Bruce was at Newcastle. So if they sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, how much are they going to have to pay him to be sacked? So they're not going to sack him until it makes absolute financial sense. And when will it make absolute financial sense? When Manchester United cannot qualify for the Champions League. At the minute, they're sitting in, 7th or 8th in the table. They're actually 3 points off the top 4 and they're about 8 points away from the leaders. So they're out of the title race, in my opinion. They could still win the league mathematically, but let's face it, they're not going to. But will they make top 4? I think Manchester United make top 4. Some people are arguing that they won't and they'll finish in a Europa League place, or actually the way they're playing at the minute, even worse. But what does that come down to? That comes down to Manchester United not having an identity on the pitch anymore. Nobody knows what the tactics are at Manchester United. Nobody knows what type of club they are. And any team thinks that they can go out and get points off Manchester United. They think they can beat Manchester United at Old Trafford. That is unheard of. So let's talk about what's happened during the week. So let's rewind almost a week ago, last Wednesday night, they played Atalanta in the Champions League. And what happened? They were getting beat off Atalanta 2-0 with an absolute shocking performance in the first half. It was terrible. They came out in the second half and they managed to turn it around, and they managed to turn that 2-0 into a 3-2 win. Now, Paul Scholes came out after the match and he said, if that team played like that against a team of quality, now I'm not saying that Atalanta aren't a great team, but what he means by that is a top team like Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, someone like Bayern Munich, they will get beat and they will get battered. And he actually said they'll be 4-0 down against Liverpool at half-time. What happened on Saturday? They were 4-0 down at half-time against Liverpool at Old Trafford. That's not the Manchester United we know. Manchester United have gone from being a feared club. Everybody in the world was scared of playing Manchester United. Nobody thought that they could take points off Manchester United, particularly at Old Trafford. And now anybody thinks that they can. They've just totally lost their identity. And at this moment in time, I don't know what type of team Manchester United are. I don't think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer knows what type of team Manchester United are. But they're going to give him time to turn it around, apparently. They play Spurs at the weekend. Do I think they're going to get points off Spurs? Maybe. Because this is what happens. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has a dip in form, in results. He's almost going to get sacked. The club stick by him. He'll have a couple of good wins. And then what will happen? The same again will happen next month, and then he'll have a couple of good wins in December, but then in January it'll dip again. And it's like this with Gunnar Solskjaer. It is a roller coaster at Manchester United. If you ask me why do I think Manchester United should get rid of Gunnar Solskjaer now? I think it's because I've heard a lot of people say this as well. Gunnar Solskjaer has taken the club as far as he can. Now, I don't want to sit here and just bash Gunnar Solskjaer, because that's not what it's about. I don't want to see anybody lose their job. But there comes a point when enough is enough. Gunnar Solskjaer, for me, has done a brilliant job at Manchester United. I really do think that. I think he came in at a time when the club really needed someone to steady the ship and work their way back up the table and be that team that the fans love again. And who better to do that than a club legend like Gunnar Solskjaer? Someone who scored over 100 goals for Manchester United. He won the treble with them in that 1999 season. An absolute club legend. So why wouldn't he be a good man to do that? And I think the fans want him to do well as well. That's part of the issue at Manchester United. The fans are really behind him. They really want him to do well. As do I. I'm not a Manchester United fan, but I do want to see Gunnar Solskjaer do well. I think that he deserves it. In the past, he's deserved a chance to kind of steady the ship and bring his tactics through onto the pitch. But it's just not happening for him. And I really do think he's took the club as far as he can go. If he remains as boss, in my opinion, it's just undoing all the work that he's done, and they're going to start slipping back down the table again, and then they're going to have to bring in another manager to steady the ship again, a ship that's already been steadied by Gunnar Solskjaer. So what happens next? I think they should sack Gunnar Solskjaer and bring someone in. But who do they bring in to replace Gunnar Solskjaer? For me, in football right now, there is only one obvious replacement. Not two, one. And that is Antonio Conte. Now, Manchester United fans are saying that they don't want Conte at the club. I don't know why they're saying that, because as soon as if he becomes Manchester United manager and they start winning and they start climbing back up that table, they will love Antonio Conte no matter what style of football he plays. So Manchester United fans would be lucky to have Antonio Conte. The perfect manager for the job would have been someone like Thomas Tuchel, who has gone to Chelsea now. So that ship's sailed. They can't get that manager. But he is the type of manager that Manchester United should be signing. So someone else of that calibre, for me, is Antonio Conte. Now, another name that's been on the lips of people these past few weeks about who's going to replace Solskjaer is Zinedine Zidane. Do I think he would be a good fit for Manchester United? Personally, right now, I don't. I don't see him as being Manchester United manager and being that person to bring some kind of identity to the club and tactics. And yes, he has won trophies at Real Madrid, but you've got to remember when he took over Real Madrid, they were an established team. They weren't a team that were in disarray like Manchester United. They had quality players. When he first took over, he was managing the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, which he would do again at Manchester United. But he also had superstars, Gareth Bale, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, all of those players. And that's not the case at Manchester United. They do have some superstars, obviously. They have the likes of Ronaldo, and they have Pogba, who could be excellent. They have Bruno Fernandes, but nowhere near the calibre of what what Real Madrid did when Zidane took over there. I don't really know what style of football. I've watched Real Madrid a few times under Zidane, and I'm not really sure what style of football they play. So, do I think he's the person to take over Manchester United and get them to that next level? No, I don't. And that's just my opinion. He might well be the next Manchester United boss, and he may prove me wrong. But right now, I just don't see it. In my opinion, I can't see it happening. Conte is the man to take that club forward. So, if I'm going to predict what happens at the weekend, I think Spurs win 2-1. That's my prediction for the weekend. I think Spurs beat Manchester United 2-1. The same thing will happen next week. Solskjaer will be under threat again, but the club will say, no, we're going to stick by him. You only have to look as far as the fixtures that Manchester United have coming up. So we've just mentioned Spurs on Sunday. They then have in November, they've got to go away to Atalanta and play them again in the Champions League. They then have to play Manchester City. I think are they playing Villarreal as well? Valencia. They're playing Chelsea. They are playing Arsenal at the beginning of December. I can't see where the points are going to come from for Solskjaer, because Manchester City, I can't see them beating them. Manchester City, Chelsea and Liverpool, we all know are the best three teams in the league right now. So I can't see Manchester United getting points off any of them. So where are the points going to come from? We just don't know. So I'm going to leave it there for this video. If you did enjoy that, please, like I say, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and also leave your comments in the box below to let me know what you would like to see from me in future videos. I am going to do another video at the weekend. I'll come back on after the Manchester United Spurs game, and I'll let you know what my thoughts were. Let's see. Thanks guys, this has been Brad TV.